Okay, let's do it right this time, ladies and oh, fuck. Well, you know, that didn't really work exactly as I was planning. Or was it? Welcome. Fuck. This is it. Here we go. Welcome to my debut. Um, you just gotta. How many of there are you? I think you all have to just, come under this door. It's not fully open. It's a little bit broken, but welcome in. Let's see. I'll try and get you in. If you just squeeze under here. If I just, oh, oh, you know, here we go, here we go. Just, there you go, everyone. Take a seat. You got, you fit yourself in. Yeah, plenty of room. You could fit like a Miata under there. Shit, I'm not a bat, I'm a fox. Just, I'm just hanging around. I was just peeking out, That's how I was peeking out from under the garage door. Okay. Welcome. Holy shit. Oh, there we go. My night bots are all working now. I was wondering why they were dead. Because I wasn't streaming. 30 box bat. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. I need to say welcome and thank you for coming. Trezion Integral, Eric Rogers, Toro Rosso Acura, Querca Dubua. Yeah. Thank you, Not Lolly, for coming. Thank you for sticking around. Yeah, I hit the start streaming button on OBS, and in my brain I thought that was like that's all you needed to do, but no, you have to hit it on YouTube as well. So I just sat here for 40 minutes going through my debut slides and just talking to no one. But holy shit, thank you for sticking by and for joining me. Okay, let me just reset the slides and we can take it from the top for the first time. This is the first try. Okay, here we go. So hey, welcome. I'm Nino, and I am your racing VTuber. Yeah. Trezion Integral is also a VTuber. Racing VTuber. You should definitely check him out. Okay. Eventually. You'll get there. Alright. Here we go. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, it's always busy. So hey, I'm Nino, and yeah, I am an Arctic fox. I'm 24 in a fox years, because I think a fox was 24 years old in human years. I don't think they last that long. So yeah, my birthday is in March 9th. Yeah, it's a while from now. Yeah, so I'm a racing driver and a VTuber, but only a name. I'm more like a squatter in an abandoned racetrack, so I like to call myself a racing driver. I am Canadian. I live in the Canadian woods, an abandoned racetrack, and I only speak English. I'm sorry to any fellow Canadians that are bilingual. I forgot everything about French. It just as soon as you're out of high school, it's just it's just gone. Also, yeah, I want to mention this art here. Had it commissioned for me by NPL. He's got 3 dashes. It's super hard to find his Twitter, but definitely check them out. He's got a really cool style. And also my not Twitter banner, the YouTube thumbnail that I had that you guys stared at for 30 minutes. Yeah, that was made by Mizukiri, who is a artist that I found through the Hololive Reddit, and he does really good art with all sorts of VTubers mixed with racing content. It's super good. You should absolutely check them out. So yeah, who created me? Absolutely, I have a mama and papa, as you can see here. This is my mama, and this is my papa. They are my illustrator and designer, and they've done my live 2D and everything, really. You know, just a lot of work was put in to create me. However, you know, it is difficult creating. Yeah, this is Nino Senior. I'm Nino Junior. It's really difficult, you know, creating a child, especially one as terrible as me. So unfortunately, they both died in my creation. So I'm now an orphan. So pour one out for them. They'll need to earn her. So yeah, let me just tell you about some of the things that I like. Oh, this is so much better now that I can see you guys chatting. I was wondering why it was like so dead while I was talking before. Okay. So yeah, obviously, I like games. Yeah, we'll get to that. I like racing games. I like any games. I like all sorts of games. I like story-driven games. Outside of racing games, story-driven games are like my number 2 that I really like. I'm also an artist, you know, I take after my parents. I really like drawing, design, and a bit of animation. Yeah, I'm a fox of culture. I just like everything, because I can't not like things, apart from these things. Yeah. I like nature, strangely enough. Despite liking race cars, it's a bit opposite to, you know, nature, but I do like nature. You know, I am a fox after all. I do live in the forest. I especially like the rain. I think rain is great, especially snow as well. Just because, like, in snow and rain is the best time, even like your little shitty boxer commuter car, and you can just go on power slides, you know? I like to do power slides in my little Kia Soul. Yeah. Yes, I love wide body kits. Yeah, I know, they'll like absolutely have to be a pain to put those on, just because like the manufacturer never intended you to make your car just thick. But you know, I just like oh, I don't remember. I just like a car that's a little thick, you know? A little wide. And my Kia Soul, I think, is like the one before the new generation. Yes, I checked out the Cappuccino Transione. I really like that one. It's super cool. Like, I think with K cars here, I'll show you in a little bit. K cars are absolutely cute. I love them. They're just my new religion. So yeah, in nature as well. So I'm like into anything that's like what would you say? Like adrenaline stuff. I really like mountain biking, and that mountain biking is like a thing I really like to do, and it's kind of close to racing, but it's more like racing yourself and also racing gravity, because you're trying to go down as fast as you can without dying, because that's your competition. Strangely, I like ASMR. That's just a thing I'm kind of into. I don't know, I might do something with this, but we'll see. Things I dislike. Soup I don't like. That's the one weird food thing that I'm not into. I think You know, like growing up, if you ever went to daycare or something. Oh yeah, absolutely, I love sim racing. If you ever went to daycare or something, right? And like, you're just a shitty kid, so they're just gonna give you the worst food, which is an awful idea. I think I was like force-fed terrible, terrible soup, and and now I just hate soup forever. Oversleeping is yeah, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at oversleeping, and I know I say that, and I'm listening to ASMR at the same time, which is just like a combo that does not work together. But I oversleep a lot, and I try not to, but I don't like it. And yes, anti-stance. I mean, a little bit of camper's always good. Don't get me wrong, especially if you're like drifting or something like that. But just absolutely stanced out cars that are just squatting like turtles. I'm not a fan of that. You need your car to, you know, be nimble, be able to go over a bump and not lose the exhaust. Yes. One thing I don't like is having fangs, which is ironic. As you can see, I have fangs. But, yeah. Negative 22 degree, yeah, hell yeah. That's the... Oh my god. No. Bad. Yeah, having fangs. I totally have fangs. Breaking kayfabe for a little bit. A little bit of my design is definitely based off of IRL Nino, and he has fangs. And if I ever come into a stream and I sound like I have a lisp, it's because my stupid fangs have bit me in the lip, and I'm just like lisping because I have just cuts in my mouth because I'm that dumb. And then this is the thing that's like about racing and about playing competitive games. It's like, I'm not super competitive like with other people, but I am competitive with myself. And I try not to be over competitive. And I think like racing is an experience for yourself. So, and for other people. But like in the end, it's you that's growing. And I think I try not to be super competitive about racing. And it's more just like, we're here to have a fun time. But yes, let me introduce you to the religion of K-cars. Like, just fucking look at them. Look at these beautiful things. Don't you want them? Like, even the boxes. I know, like, we all like the little sporty ones, but like, even the boxes I love just because of how dumb they look. Yeah, the AZ one is, I think, my favorite one. I know you like the cappuccino. Chazione. But I like the AZ one just because of like the gull wing doors, just the audacity of like taking a yeah, I know. Yeah, I love when people take K cars and then remodel them. They'll become like small versions. Yeah, the audacity of putting gull wing doors on a little tiny car like this, it's just so good. And then, yeah, these things, like, yeah, how people take something like this and then turn it into like a little version of this. Oh yeah, you actually like the AZ one more? Oh, sweet. And same then. Alright. So, some games that I currently play and that I'm into. I do, yeah, so you asked before if I play or like sim racing. So yeah, a lot of the games I currently play are sim racing games. iRacing, which has taken all my money. Essere Corsa Competizione, and GT Sport are like my main three. I would say GT Sport's like my number one, iRacing number two, and ACC is like my number three in terms of how much I play with them. Yeah, iRacing. iRacing is, oh. It's a love-hate relationship with iRacing. Oh boy, is it. Oh boy, is it ever. Rally games is a thing that I can't pin down which rally games I like. There are so many. There's so many rally games out there that I can't say which one I like, but like the recent ones actually are pretty not bad. WRC8 and Dirt Rally 2 are pretty good. I really like those ones. And like recently I got into Richard Burton's Rally, which is like super old. That's like from 2004. But that's like a really good one that I quite like. Apex Legends as well. I do play a little bit of FPS. I used to play tons of FPS when I was growing up. And too much of a gamer. Became too much of a gamer. And I'm now definitely kind of off of FPS games, and I'm much more into racing games now. Here, let me ask. You asked a few questions. What's your opinion on the unconventional stuff like the Forza Battle Royale? You know, I think that's fun. I think the Forza Battle Royale is like a fun addition. Like, maybe not everyone will love it, but I think if they just add some things and mix it up, it's always like, it doesn't hurt to try, right? Like, it's definitely a weird thing. Like, I think the implementation of it was, yeah, it had a VR. Yeah, what was it? It's the Forza where it's like more open world, and like you drop in and you have to like collect cars, and like you then duel people, and then you try to like beat them to a finish checkpoint. Yeah, the Eliminator. And like as you beat them, then you can upgrade your car, and like the more people you take out, the faster your car gets, so you get upgraded to like a higher spec car and stuff like that. And yeah, that was really interesting. I don't play Forza myself. Like, I don't have Forza at this time. I think it's on PC though, so maybe I'll check it out later. But yeah, it was definitely weird, but I think that's cool that people try new things. For GT Sport, my main manufacturer right now. Oh, was it? You could game it a lot. Okay. I think my main manufacturer for GT Sport right now is Mercedes. Oh shoot, yeah. I had in my original debut trailer, there's a image of a Mercedes that has a livery that I made specifically for my VTuber. And I don't know, I could switch between manufacturers quite a bit, but I think right now, for this season, I'm with Mercedes. And also, I think you could tell in my, yeah, AMG. Where was I? Yeah, so Nier Automata. So yeah, like I said, I like story games. Nier Automata is like one of my favorite story games, like big story games. Usually I like indie games, but I think this is like the coolest AAA story game I've ever played. I quite like it. I don't think I would ever stream it, just because like I feel like the experience is something you should do for yourself. But if you ever want to play a non-racing game, Nier Automata is totally where it's at. Ace Combat is like a game series I grew up with and is super cool. Like, I like anything really. Like, when it comes to racing is just one facet of like everything that I love. Of like anything that is about going fast and has adrenaline in it is just Ace Combat. Just like fighter jet stuff is super fun. I think like the first Ace Combat game I had was Ace Combat 4, and I think that was like the best connection of like both combat and speed, but also like the way it was told was super interesting, because they had those like cutscenes where it was like in the future, but written as like a diary by someone else who'd lived through something and it wasn't your character, and I think that was super cool. Yeah, yeah, Ace Combat's Belka did nothing wrong. Yeah, Belka never does anything wrong. Yeah, we like cars, we like jets, we like bikes, we like anything that's got engines in them. And yeah, I like sim racing games, right? Obviously, but I do like some more arcadey stuff like Trackmania. Trackmania is a fun kind of game to pick up and play with. Indie games, I can't really like narrow it down beyond this because I will play so much or anything at all. Like I'm into any indie game, especially if it has a story. But there's some good ones out there that don't have stories as well, and I quite like those as well. Rhythm games, that's a new thing that I've been into recently. VR, yeah, I got really into VR specifically for sim racing at first, and then later on realized that you can do more with VR, and so I like VR a lot. But sorry, excuse me, I just had to cough. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's like yeah, like I like VR because I don't have a triple monitor setup, and VR is like the cheaper way to get in to having that kind of the frame of view and immersion that you can get in sim racing. But like discovering that, oh right, there's other games connected to VR is super cool, and I was into that. But I don't think I would stream VR. I don't think my computer could handle it. So stories, like I didn't want to put my legs down into like I didn't want to put my legs into like what movie, what show, what anime, what manga. I just put it down into like this one little list. So my favorite anime movie is Kiki's Delivery Service. I'm really into like Ghibli films, even though it's like none of the Ghibli films are really about racing, but like something about how they drew the cars in Ghibli films is something that's super nostalgic to me. It's like I really want to live in a world with Ghibli films just because of how they draw their cars is so nice. And also just the stories are nice as well. Gurren Lagann, obviously, hype show growing up. That definitely, I don't know, it's super good. I really loved it growing up. Yeah, it's the color palette too. It's just something about it super soft. And like even cars, like all their cars are super rounded and soft, and it's like I really like it. Some live action movies. I think this spells a bit more of the racing stuff that I like. Rush, I think, is like my favorite live action, like dramatization. Oh, watercolors. Yes, that makes so much sense. Rush is like, yeah, I think my favorite live action drama of like a history movie. I don't think I've ever actually watched Redline. Yeah, I grew up a little bit too late for that. I don't know. Yeah, Speed Racer. I know Speed Racer is a meme. I know everyone thinks the Speed Racer movie is terrible, and I agree, it is awful, but it is like my favorite, like, live action, ridiculous movie. Like, just like, yeah, the Speed Racer movie is literally just like real life anime, and it's just, yeah, it is a masterpiece. Yes, I'm gonna double down. We're not gonna say it's bad anymore. It's a great movie. I love this movie. Like, honestly, if like I ever get a day where I can make a group thing and like have like a watch along, I absolutely would have Speed Racer as like the first movie to watch along with people, just because I would absolutely cry watching the final scene in Speed Racer. It's just so hype, and there's just so much energy in that movie. I love it. Manga. I don't read a lot of manga, honestly. I think movies and shows is what I do because I have a low attention span. I'm bad at reading. But Hoseki no Kuni is a really good manga. It's definitely got like a really, really good art style. I think like counter to what we're saying about like the watercolors of the Miyazaki films, the Hoseki no Kuni art is like this super, super black and white ink style, and it's super strong. Like if you're into some existentialism, I definitely recommend this one. the other two are complete counter to that. The mangas that I like, Bloom Into You and Given. Just, you know, like some romance. Just a little bit of romance in there, you know. Everybody needs a little bit of that. And yeah, they're both gay. Okay. That's, yeah, that just happened. And on a completely normal progression from that, I need to pause this and say, hello, welcome to the Himbo Hotline. If you, oh shit. If any of you know Daniel Ricardo's phone number, please link me up. I would like to be his friend. That bit, I don't know why I did that, but himbos are great. And Daniel Ricardo is not a himbo, but he has the energy of just you just want to be his friend. Oh. I don't drink, but like I can do I'll do a shoey someday maybe of something. Yeah. It was such a terrible bit. I just wanted to throw that out there out of left field. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, Daniel Ricardo's the best. He just has... yeah, you can't not like the guy, ever. Music. Right. We're on track, aren't we? I like Vocaloid music. Obviously, you know, when you're a teenager and you're a weeb, you know, it just happens, and then you can never escape. And yeah, so that's just a constant thing. But like, in terms of genre, I'm all over the place again. Like, 23XE is a really good producer. I like, his is very like bit toony and more like vibes, and I think more modern, really, his music. Pinocchio P is like the classic that I really like, and Utsupi is like just straight up metal, but Vocaloid. I think also Vocaloid maybe also helped me a little bit with liking certain racing series, or more like why I wanted to do racing VTuber is like the connection of like, you know, like the Good Smile racing team is definitely like this thing of like, I never knew anime and racing were connected in that way, and seeing Good Smile exist is the most like, holy shit, that's amazing kind of thing. And I think, yeah, just Vocaloid reminds me of that. Yeah, and then here's all the other genres I like. It's just an absolute mess of electronic. I like J-pop, K-pop, jazz. Jazz is absolutely because of Gran Turismo, like old school Gran Turismo games. Like growing up, I feel like that was just how you got introduced to jazz if you weren't before. Like the menu music, everything about the old Gran Turismo games, just such good jazz. I love it. Eurobeat, obviously. You kind of heard a little bit of that. Metal and JP rap. JP rap, like, pretty niche, but I don't listen to rap a lot. But Takayan is like a really good artist that I like, who's a JP rapper. Also Boogie Vox is like a good rapping group as well that I'm into. And also, do I watch Super GT? I'm not sure if you mean the racing series, but yes. Or the VTuber, and also yes. Not the VTuber, the YouTuber. Yeah, I watch both of them. I don't think I've seen a lot of the Super GT racing series recently, but I've watched the streamer recently. Music, like NINO'S, many people might not know, but like NINO'S a while back made an album collab with a musician called Magic Circuits, And I think that's something that's like super good, honestly. Like if you want to listen to some good vibey music, that's a good album if you look it up on YouTube. Radwimps also, because you know, good animes like Your Name is in there. Louis Zong, the small artist out there on Twitter and YouTube, you can check him out. And mashup music, anime like mashed up with like old 2000s rap music is so weird, but I really like this. If you ever want to like listen to music that strangely works, Nakanyo is a really good YouTube channel to check out. All right, what's next? All right, so we're almost done. We're almost done. Okay, so here are some goals. I don't really have any big goals right now. So the main goals is I just want to start streaming. I want to hang out with people online and talk to you guys. And I think I want to get a little bit more confident. I think the whole me streaming for 30 minutes on my own without realizing that you guys weren't listening maybe helped calm the nerves. That was I don't know. Well, I think I'll get more confident as well though, because I think I'm still a little bit nervous, obviously. Becoming a VTuber, I just want to make friends in this community, really. Like, yeah, that's all it's about, really. I'm not here to make some huge growth or anything, but I think I'm really just focusing on, you know, doing it, just getting it done. Some other things outside of just me, myself, is I want to teach people about the fun of racing, because I know like we're pretty niche, right? There's not a lot of people that are into racing, in the VTubing community especially. Like we're super niche, but I think I'd want to pull people in and like teach them about that's true. Yeah, we'll have to find ways. I think there's other games for community events and stuff like that exist that are a bit more arcadey. And I think, yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is I want to build like a small community and we can do fun events. And I think that's something we can figure out down the road, but there's definitely lots of games out there that maybe aren't like as hardcore. What's that game with, oh, Wreckfest. Wreckfest isn't like a hardcore game, but that's like a fun community game to play. But like, yeah, I can look into it and we can always figure it out down the road. Obviously we gotta grow. We gotta grow a community first before we can do events. And yeah, doing something experimental down the road. There's all sorts of things like, I don't really know what I want to do with this channel right away. Like just drawing, or just drawing inspiration right now from others and seeing what I think fits for me. But there's definitely like other things I'd like to do as well. So, you know, do some art streams maybe. I have some commissions that I will probably have to do. Well, not commissions, but I have some art that I'll have to do for some people that have won. So maybe I'll stream that. I don't know. I'm very slow at doing art, so that might not be a thing. And the Crew 2 or Need for Speed Heat. Oh yeah, maybe. I'll think about that. Alright, okay. So when it comes to streaming, I have like a general schedule basically set up per week. And this is kind of like what it'll be like each week. So Tuesdays is Turismo Tuesdays. See, I'm just doing alliteration here. And this one is always gonna be a racing day. We're gonna do Gran Turismo Sport or other racing games, like doing daily races and stuff like that, just chatting and vibing, you know, grinding and stuff and racing. But obviously it doesn't have to always be Gran Turismo Sport. We can change it up down the road and we'll see what we like. Friday and Saturday is a bit more open in variety. On Friday, yeah, it's a bit more variety. Like we can play indie games or some classic games that I have lined up and I'm interested in. And then on Saturday, it'll probably just be like a continuation of that, or it also could be racing. And I think I'll tell people ahead of time, obviously, what it's going to be, so that you know what it's going to be before we're going in, and not just suddenly some weird stuff that you weren't prepared for. So you'll know when I'm doing racing content or when I'm not, basically. So yeah, here's a mess of a lot of the games I currently own that I do want to stream down the road. The top row is the main, like, here's our automotive group for all the stuff we want to do here. Obviously, GT Sport, Assetto Corsa, and iRacing are like our big three. Dirt Rally, WRC, and Art of Rally. I definitely want to do like some rally streams. BeamNG, I don't know what I'll do with that, but I want to give it a shot. I think like that's such a fun game in general, because it's so much like when you were kids and you like took your Hot Wheels and just smashed them together, but this is like what you were imagining in your head when you were doing that. So I'll maybe do some BeamNG. Back to like when I said I liked mountain biking, this is a game I recently found that I kind of want to check it out. A lot of these games I haven't played yet, I just have them sitting in my library because I've just been like too busy. Oh, BeamNG is a good driving sim? Yeah, BeamNG is like, just having those physics makes it such a good driving sim. And I think they've like updated it too now, like the grip and stuff. And Project Wingman, I want to try that out. It's like a fan game called to Ace Combat. It's like super Ace Combat in terms of its style and everything, but I'm really interested in playing it. I've given it a little bit of a shot before, and it's super fun looking. And then for variety stuff, there's like other games that I definitely want to try out. Outer Wilds is a game that I've seen a lot of people play, obviously. It seems like I've seen like a little bit of it, but I want to really try it out myself. It seems super interesting. To the Moon is a game I remember playing, and I think it's the game that destroyed me the most, so I feel like I want to destroy you guys, and we'll see if that happens, but that's down the road. Omori as well is a game I've been waiting for this game for years, and I've been like hiding, trying to not look at social media and anyone talking about it, but it made me not know about it. But it's a game out there that I don't really know a lot about it either, but I want to give it a shot down the road. Necro Barista, also a game I'm interested in and don't know a lot about it. Here are the more meme stream games that I know everyone plays these games, but you know, I also want to have a shot at it. Celeste as well, Hollow Knight, some action platformers are good. And then maybe you'll play some Apex. Don't really know. I'm not the best at FPS, but... And also, yeah, so down here, I didn't actually mention this, but obviously growing up, I'm into racing games. And I'm into racing games because I had a PlayStation growing up. I did not have like a GameCube or anything. Like, you know how like all your friends, I feel like everyone had friends that grew up just with GameCube and like Nintendo games, and that was everything that everyone was talking about. And then like you're just over here chilling, and it's like, I got my PS2 with Gran Turismo 3. That's what I got. And everyone's out here just talking about Mario and Zelda, and yeah, I've never played any Nintendo games apart from Breath of the Wild because I just got a Switch, and I think, but it's not a Switch, it's a Switch Lite, so I can't stream that one. But I definitely want to go back and play those old Nintendo games. Yeah, it felt like that. It felt like all the cool kids had the GameCubes and Nintendo stuff, and we were just out here with our PlayStations. But I know the PlayStation is still super dope. Wasn't yeah, and the PS2 was like the killer console of its time as well. So it had good games too. So yeah, there's some games out there that are in the Nintendo catalog that's like I'd like to give those a shot. I've never tried them out, and I'm really interested in what everyone else experienced that I didn't. So like we'll maybe do some classic games as well. Also Sonic Heroes. That was the one game I did have on the PlayStation, and I think I played it for maybe a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. We got Gran Turismo. Like, what could we ask for beyond that? So that's what brought us all here today. So yeah, those are most of the games like I have on my mind right now. But obviously, I'm always open to suggestions. But maybe like not right away, because I did buy most of those games recently. So we'll try and get through them. Ooh, Armored Core. Okay. Yeah, Sonic Heroes. Like, I remember it being... Oh, yes. Sonic... Sorry, I keep reading what other people are saying while trying to answer what someone else is asking. But yes, Sonic Heroes is like... I don't remember people liking it super much. Yeah, I remember seeing people playing it recently and they hate it and them hating it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I only remember it from when I was like 10 or something, but I never finished the game either, so maybe that's why I never finished it. But you know, Sonic's fast, that's like racing, so that's kind of close to what I do. So maybe we'll give it a shot. And Armored Core, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Armored Core sounds cool. I think I need to get into more mecha games. Mechas are honestly super cool. Codemasters F1. Yeah, so Codemasters F1, I do have F1 2018. I haven't been like keeping up with it. I don't really want to buy them every year because it's kind of like, it feels like one of those games. It feels like a FIFA or an NHL or a football game. Even though like, it's a sim game, you gotta put time into it, Codemasters. But yeah, I think maybe I'll touch it. Oh, cool. Yeah. I don't know, the Codemasters F1 game, I'm not sure how I feel about that one. But I think I would still give it a shot. Oh, hello. Welcome, Visac. Thank you for coming. I know we're just sitting on this raffle screen, but I'm just kind of chatting to you guys right now. Possible to see your Merc AMG Group 3 livery. Yes. Sure, I will show that right after. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I can join a league, just because like leagues take like a lot of they have their own schedules, right? And as my schedule right now is so tight, like when I'm showing you like the 3 days I'm streaming, it's like those are like the only times I have free outside of like everything else I have going on. But I will definitely consider it, so thank you for bringing that up. Yes, and I'll show you the Group 3 livery after this, right before we start our game. But yes, okay, right. I did, a while back, announce a raffle, just for the fun of it, because I got into SKEB, which is just like a Japanese commission art site that's just super addicting, because it's like you get to commission art without interacting with people. So it's better if like you're shy and you and you don't want to be scared talking to artists, even though you shouldn't be scared talking to artists. Artists are super nice. But I did a little raffle, and just before the stream, I put it into a raffle generator and picked out 3 people, and then in order, these were what they won. So one person wins an 8K JP yen SKEB prize, so I would help them get a SKEB and commission. And then the other 2 is I would draw for these people. So the second one is I would draw a person's character with a car that I think fits them really well. And the last one would just be like a normal portrait. And so the people that won this, drumroll, are these people. So congratulations. Oh gosh, I'm just I keep hiccuping now. So yeah, so Smarty Pie, Rock, and Bloopy, I'm not sure if they're here right now, but obviously I will message them later and I'll help them out getting some art. Alright. And so that is, I think, the end of that. So yes, I will show you here. I'll show you. One sec. I will show you the car livery. If I can find it. Oh. It's on a USB. Definitely not the USB to my racing wheel Fallout. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'm not trying to boot up GT Sport. I don't even actually, I need to update my PS4 to make sure that when I'm streaming on Tuesday, I'm gonna just sit here while it's updating. But here, oh geez, huge picture. Yeah, so this is mine. I'm not like a super good artist when it comes to GT Sport decals. Like their editor is super weird. Well, obviously it's weird because you're using a controller to do art, but yeah, it's yeah, it just matches this aesthetic I've got going here. I think like I need to commission art, you know, just to have little me on the side of it, kind of like a good smile car. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll hope to have this showing up in future streams. Yeah. Neon goth, that is, I've never heard that kind of description, but absolutely I kind of agree. That totally fits. Okay, so that was the end of me explaining myself. Oh boy, I don't remember my PSN right now, but I will, you can DM me later and I'll figure that out later. Okay. Rave. Okay, I'll get rid of this. And we're gonna start. So the one game I asked for people to vote on, what we're gonna start with is Euro Truck Simulator. So we're gonna start with the premium racing game. And yeah, so I'll be right back while I set that up because I have a racing wheel right beside me. And I will plug that in and we'll get set up and then we can start that game. And we can start streaming for real. It's time for trucking. Okay, I'll be right back. boy. It's a bit harder for me to see your chats from here, but actually here, one sec. I'm gonna get a Okay. How is the audio? Can you hear me? Have my wheel set up? Yeah. We're gonna play Truck Simulator. There we go. Okay, we're in. Oh my god, these pictures. This is absolutely just the people that worked on this. These are such candid photos, amazing. Oh. Oh my god, yes. This dude's mustache reminds me of my papa. We're gonna take it. He's absolutely probably a trucker. Okay, what kind of truck do we want? Ooh, I like the accent on this truck. Oh, it's a Renault. Okay. Also, right, I have the music playing underneath this. This is kind of... Should we have music playing underneath this? People forward. Very average looking people. Okay. What should we name our business? We're zooming. I'm gonna say we're zooming. Zooming delivery. Here to bring you Trucky McTruckface. So that's what we're gonna name the truck. This is our business is Zoomy McZoomy business. Okay, there we go. We're in. Yeah. Sequential. Okay. There we go. Select the city. So what I want to do with this game, because I don't know like what people plan to do in this type of game, is obviously we're not going to make this like a long play kind of game, but I think what I want to do is I want to start at one end, so like maybe up, maybe up here in Aberdeen, and then like go like on a cross-country journey. Yeah, thank you. So we're gonna start in one side, and we're gonna try and do our best to pick up orders and somehow find our way across to, I'm gonna guess, we're gonna go to Slovakia. We're gonna hang out in Slovakia or Italy. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Isaac. Hope you feel better, but thank you for sticking around anyway. Take care. So yeah, okay, we'll start. We're gonna start up here. We're gonna make our way down. Okay, so we don't need to do the tutorial. I did make sure to just get through that. Oh boy, just got flashbanged. Whoa. So, here we go. Welcome. Yes, my dream job of driving a truck. Your task is to safely deliver a load of ventilation shaft to Stokes Dock in Aberdeen. Your employers provide you with a vehicle and you will cover all expenses. Don't let anyone down and arrive on time. Alright. Alright. We are in our car. In our Renault. Our Formula Renault truck. Okay. Oh shit. It doesn't... Okay, maybe not all the controls are set up. I think that's good. Do not have the ability to shift. That's a bit important. How do we go up? Where's the... Oh, this is H pattern. Easy buttons. Oh, there we go. Shift up. Shift up. Shift down. Doing any of these? Oh, we need the horn. We need the horn, absolutely. And the air horn. And this horn. And the wipers, I guess. Definitely not at the same time. Drink responsibly. Okay. Oh right, and there's one last thing I need to do, because, you know, we're not here to... Oh shoot, not online. Gameplay. We're not here to, you know, live the real life of being a trucker. We're here to live the goal life of being a trucker, which is driving at maximum speed. So give me something. Okay. Alright, what were we saying? Speaking of, you know, are the people around you all die-hard Ferrari fans? Well, there's only one person around me that's also into Formula One, and yes they are. Yeah, I like the accent on it. It's very nice. Okay. How do we get out of this menu? Alright, here we go. Oh, whoa. Hopefully you don't hear my wheel, because the mic is directly on top of it, but we'll see. And also just mention if the audio is not great or anything. So we're gonna start by getting out of this place. Alright. Shift up. Oh, we're in 5th gear. What? Do I have an automatic? Oh no, I don't. I do not have an automatic. I thought it would shift it up for me 4 times, but it didn't. Holy shit. Trucks have such short gears. Oh. Sorry. I've immediately caused damage. I was reading the chat. Sorry. Just the following. Was that our delivery? It was literally next door. Alright, where are we going? Where do you want it? Oh, okay. I just skipped it. There we go. Wheel clicky sounds are okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get rid of the clicky sounds, but I think the noise cancellation I have gets rid of most of the noise. Yeah, okay, we live in a shack. That's not unlike now. Okay, sorry. What were we saying? Yeah, cool how the truck is right-hand drive, but the roads are for left-hand. Oh, right, the roads are for left-hand drive. Oh, wait, no, wait. Oh, is it left-hand drive in the UK? Is it? Oh, it's different in different parts of in Europe, right? I'm in Canada, so I'm only used to right-hand drive roads. That's what side we drive on. So if I end up on the wrong side of the road, you know, don't blame me, officers. You know. Okay. Thank you, Stray. Thank you for coming by. Oh, you met me on Twitter. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. All of these go to the same spot. So let's just take this. We'll see if we can, how far we can get, honestly. I don't think, maybe we won't get as far as I think we'll get. But we can try. Okay, so there's the GPS. I don't have buttons mapped to looking both ways, so we're just gonna, and also yes, we're not paying attention. Jeez. Okay. You can definitely hear that. One sec, let's just fix these. Yeah, so I have a G29, and it's kind of shit. Let's find the force feedback and just turn that way down. Jeez, it's super rumbly. Centering, yeah. Fix the dampers. Yeah, G29 is not bad. I definitely hope to upgrade, because this thing it works super well when you are doing just about anything, honestly. It gives you enough detail to do sim racing, but there's times where you hit bumps and curbs in certain games and it just feels like a bomb is going off in your hands. There's super just crazy chunky force feedback in the G29. Oh my god, this is a top heavy truck. Yeah, everything after the G29 is super expensive. I think moving up after the G29, I want to get a Fanatec, and then looking at a Fanatec is over $1,000 in Canadian dollars, because our Canadian dollars are very tiny compared to everyone else. So everything's just extra expensive. Oh right, okay. Trucks have more than 8 gears, okay. Yeah, oh I definitely wasn't looking at the check, don't worry. We can reverse here. Okay, just get the trailer to turn in. Podium F1. Yeah. Some people have some crazy rigs. But, I'm just out here with my budget rig. If I described how my chair is set up right now, I have one of those crappy knockoff GT racing wheel office chairs, and I have this bungee strapped to a metal frame that you have for your rig. So the metal frame's really nice because you can attach anything to that. But yeah, I just have bungee cords attaching my chair to this wheel stand. Yeah. Especially age I'm at right now, it's do I want a real car, or do I want a fun race car game wheel? So it's oh, I have to make adult decisions. That's the worst. Do you feel like this is too much speed for this corner? just fine. Honestly, we could go faster. So like, I've never traveled a lot, so I wonder if anyone has ever traveled to Europe. Like, I've never been very far outside of Canada. Quite much I'm trapped here in Canada. Yeah, I wonder like how accurate the countryside. I'm sure it's not like obviously scale, but like I wonder like the outskirts. Is this how it actually looks? It's interesting. Europe is like a very pretty place. Like everywhere in Europe seems very pretty. Like for driving roads especially. Like here in Canada, it's very boring. Our roads are super just straight and flat. No bends and anything. Yeah, Europe is small. Like, I feel like you could fit all of it into Canada. I don't know if the car's going right now. Oh, I have a speed limiter on. Wait a second. Yeah, so maybe this is to scale. Maybe Europe is actually just this small. I'm stuck behind a Volvo. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna check. Do we have a speed limiter on? Because if so, you don't need that. That's not where it is. It's also not where it is. Truck settings. Truck speed limiter. No, turn that off. We need speed. It's Lego Island. Alright. What could go wrong with this? Here we go. Oh yeah, we're perfectly fine. Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember Lego. Like, did anyone ever play like the old PC Lego games? Like, I remember there was like a Lego Island game and a Lego racing game. And I don't remember if they were any good. Oh yeah, okay, now the engine's still revving at 60. Yeah, it was kind of open world. Like, it was like, I don't remember what the format of that game was. Like, if it was like just adventure, oh geez. The feeling of this car when it goes to the corner, it's just like tilting over with that body roll. It's like, I can't wait to roll this over by accident. Yeah. What is it? Yeah, those Lego Island games. It's just something about them. It's just super iconic because it doesn't feel like I remember anything like that. And then also there was like that top-down racing game. I don't know if that was in the same game, because it feels like that game had many other games going on inside of it, but it could have been a different one. But yeah, back in the day when Lego made video games, back when they were cool. Yeah, Ringo, when I was doing the tutorial yesterday just to figure out how this game worked a little bit, I immediately rolled the car, or the truck. But, you know, I definitely will drive safe, absolutely. That's why I'm driving on the opposite side of the road right now. And have my foot to the floor. These trucks have so much body roll. I don't really know at what point they'll flip over, but when it happens, we'll know. Oh jeez, I was about to... Yeah, we're good. We're good. Gotta keep our momentum. Yeah, we're gonna take a cut here, and then we're gonna run into a person straight on. Okay, we turn left. Oh, jeez. Yeah, these are literally just bricks with wheels on them. Oh dear. What is this on-ramp? Oh dear. Sorry. That's such a short on-ramp for a truck coming up a hill. I don't really know what the rev limit is on this truck. Like, I'm looking. Is that my speedo? How do we get more power into this thing? Or are they small in real life? Yeah, I guess. I don't imagine. Yeah, I don't think. For some reason, I was gonna say yeah because the country's small. That must mean the ramps, they have to fit them in space. But I mean, it's not that small. I guess like if they're older roads, right? Because I'm sure the roads are from a long time ago. So they have to kind of like make them fit. Whereas like here, oh, this is a tight corner. Oh, we're suddenly in San Francisco now. Yeah, whereas in like here, we're such a young country, and we still have terrible roads. Like peacocks. I don't know what kind of driving style that's like. Okay, now we're getting speed. This car has momentum. And this is top gear now, alright? Oh shit. Alright. See, yeah. Why don't they let truck drivers just drive at 80 miles per hour on the highway? It seems totally fine. I see no issue with this. Oh no, that guy just turned out into the... Okay, we're just gonna use the emergency lane. The priority lane just for us. Oh god. I'm very lucky that this is the off-ramp we need, because I was not ready to make a lane change. Look at that. Look at that momentum. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just joshing, but it'd be cool, like, I don't know. I think it would get rid of trucks entirely, but like having a separate road just for, you know, transportation, that would make sense. Obviously that would cost bajillions of dollars. But you know, like, what if we just had our own little roads and we can just race around? Oh, I'm gonna take this wide, we're gonna go into the off, okay. No, this is just our life now, okay. We're just... Why is there so much more traffic on the side? Shit. Okay. Yep. Sorry, excuse me. So anyway, I just, you know, I need to make a left here somewhere. I've discovered Edinburgh. Okay. Oh, that man is not... Sorry. Sorry. I thought you were turning in. You were not. Get out of here. Out of the way. Systems to truck around the U.S. Arsenal thing. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of like huge logistical things are made specifically for like not for people but for the army. But I mean, we don't use the army all the time, so we get to use it when they're not using it. Okay. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. We can make it. I wish I could do this with the wheel at the same time. Oh, I'm not actually straight. Okay. Yeah, the Autobahn is such a cool thing. I don't like... There's nothing really else like it, isn't there? Okay, there we go. We're in. First delivery done. What does this do? I have skill points. This game is, okay, it's not that loud. I was hoping it wasn't blasting your eardrums. What does this do? Oh, is it just, okay. Oh lord. Yeah, we're gonna do long distance, because, you know, we're trying to go long distance. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're going south. These ones go south. Okay, I'm gonna take them. Yeah, there's nothing else like the Autobahn. I don't like, I've never been to Europe, but like, I can't imagine what that's like to be on a road with like no limits, per se, apart from just like everyone just measuring themselves in terms of how fast they drive. Is that how it works? Is it just people decide how safe they'll drive and then we all just agree? Because if that's how it works, then nice. That it's stayed that way for that long without any like huge trouble. And the US rail system wasn't cutting it for that purpose or something or other. Oh, hello officer. I was not reading while driving, absolutely not. That's odd. So they made a road system to deal with the rail system? Oh, just a little bit of a bump there. Alright, this is 60. Oh boy, this car is not even close to 60. Oh yeah, that does sound like scary. Like, it does sound a bit like the Wild West out there, if that's how it is. Is this where I merge? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're gonna take a wider entrance. Alright, here we go. Back onto the highway. Yeah, like, But there's plenty of times where I've done like long distance driving on a highway before, but like all of our highways have speed limits obviously, but like, you know, no one follows them 100%. There's always like a margin that people put themselves within, and then there's people that just don't care. Oh, my car got fueled at some point. I didn't even notice, but we have a full tank now. But I don't know. I know people like, it's hit or miss. most people that aren't into cars like hate long distance driving, but I think I really like long distance driving. Maybe not in a truck, maybe not in a truck per se, unless it's like a comfy truck. But I think just the fact that these things are so slow. Okay, where am I going? Okay, well, I tried to find a way I could go inside of that line, but there was no space. Yeah, for quite some time, there was like a point where I would always be driving between like two cities all the time. And like, it's kind of really like relaxing just being out on the road and looking at the countryside. Especially like, even when you're doing it on your own, I don't know. It's just that kind of like time where you get to spend with yourself in a little while. Even though you have lots of other cars around you that you have to constantly worry about. But, I don't know. Just driving. Driving is a nice experience. Definitely do miss it. Like, obviously there's no real reason for most people to be going anywhere right now, so road trips and stuff are a thing that like you can plan for now. Oh boy, where are we going? We're gonna go over the other side. There we go. But yeah, I really hope one day to go on another road trip or something like that. That would be very fun. There's plenty of places that like I've never driven to, and lots of countrysides that like look good. Oh, did I not set the speed limit on? Yeah, we're right now just in like a party line of transport trucks. Delivery drone mothership. Oh, are you mentioning like that? It was a while ago, wasn't it? That like, I don't think it was real, but like it was like a CG rendered of like a big blimp that just like burst out with a billion drones, and it was like a delivery drone kind of thing. And like, that was, I don't know, that's super cool, but like also a bit scary. I don't know about how people feel about thousands of drones flying around above them. Also, yeah, the limiter is definitely still on, I've just realized. Because the car is, the truck is letting go of letting go of the gas when we're hitting 60, which is not cool. Oh, so it's like a trailer is going into a city with all of the... Okay, so it's like a... Okay, so it's not like an actual flying thing, but it's like a real life thing with like an actual truck that's going somewhere. And just like sitting in a city, so it's close to everyone, but then it's just lending them in. And yeah, I can't imagine the noise on that. Like, the little ones are quite loud. Like, obviously when they're far away, you don't hear them that bad. But like when they get closer, and I imagine it has to be a stronger one if it's going all the way to like carry a package, right? It has to have some sort of much stronger rotors and engine, so it's probably even more whiny. Oh yeah. Oh. Also, the speed limiter is on again. I don't know why. I'm just gonna... Why? Why did you do this to me? Check speed. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just confused. Alright, well, we're back to it. Oh, maybe I just need to shift up. That might also do it. Oh, this is a tight turn. Or not, we're good. Okay, no one come around the corner, and we'll be good. Oh, we're good. Are we good? We're good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, has anyone ever played like the old truck simulator games? I don't know when it was that these recently got so popular, these games. But like I remember like a long time ago, I don't know if it was the same company that made this game, but like there was a game called like 18 Wheels of Steel Across America. I remember playing that game a whole bunch. So definitely like scratch that itch of you wanting to go out and go somewhere, but you're like a 10-year-old child and you only have your parents' laptop to explore the world with. But yeah, I don't know if it's the same people that made this game. I can't imagine there'd be multiple companies that make trucking simulators. So sorry if there's a popping noise. That was definitely not my neck. Oh, there's a big loop ahead. Okay. I'm just looking off to the right and seeing if there's a way we can like fly off the side. Not really. Oh, and there's traffic as well. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, we're gonna go around the outside. Okay, we're... Oh, shit! Oh no! What the fuck happened? What the f- Oh, jeez. Oh. This fucking... Go on. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it's real scuffed. Oh, it's not having a good time. Oh my god, what happened? What did I do? What is this? No, I don't think he's okay. He's, I think we've decapitated our truck. How do I... Okay, I need to call an adult. How do I, it's like F hit F1 to get the... Okay. Shit. This poor truck, we just split it in half. Okay, 700 euros to bring it back. Hopefully, I don't even know where it's gonna take us. I didn't read that. Where are we now? Oh. Oh. Wait, are we where we need to be? Oh shit. Okay, that kind of worked out in the end. We're at the city that we needed to be. We didn't get pulled backwards at least. Oh, I should go back. Camera. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that was... I definitely triggered a glitch of some sort. It really did not like making an impact at that angle. It's all good. We're exactly where we need to be. I don't actually know if like we're on time. I don't know how long it takes it to take you to a repair place. But absolutely was intentional, definitely. It's just a speedrunning strat. Alright. There's a guy on the right lane, but we're just gonna cut him off. Alright, here we are. Absolutely nothing went wrong. We have made it to our destination. Okay. Oh, there's a map that shows me where it is. Okay, that's actually helpful. I didn't even notice that before. And this is an easy one. Just get it in. There we go. And we're out. There we go. Nice. Absolutely flawless. Nothing went wrong whatsoever. Alright, let's look for our next race, our next job. Let's keep going south. There we go. Let's take some fertilizer. We have got some shit in the back of our truck. Oh, we're switching trucks. We're in a Volvo now. Where is the exit? Oh. Shit, that's not the exit. Oh. 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 Okay, we're fine. Where's the exit? Oh, it's here, it's here. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever driven with a trailer before, and I never have, so I'm just not sure what I'm doing. I'm extremely scared of reversing with this thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, there we go. I could actually show those inputs, maybe. Like, the wheel thing I have here, it actually has the ability to show throttle and gear shifting as well, but it doesn't really look amazing. Well, actually no, it shows up like right above the wheel, so it would be where my head is right now. So maybe next time I can duplicate it and then I can show it like on the side or something. Yeah, I wonder if I can run two instances of it, one with and without, so I could have it like in a different spot maybe. Yeah, unfortunately, like, the app is super basic, so the bars are just always positioned at the top. Like, I can't even resize the wheel. It's so basic. Like, it's something that someone else coded by hand, probably. But I think there's other options for like overlay kind of stuff like that I can definitely take a look at. But I mean, in general, my foot is to the floor the entire time. I don't think I've taken my foot off the throttle for like more than a second in most spaces. Oh yeah, sure, I can do that. Oh, I can't move the mouse while I'm in the car, but I was gonna look at what it's called. Oh dear. Oh no. Dude, you're blocking me. Okay, well, excuse me. Grip tape. I've actually never thought of that, and that is a good idea. But no, I'm just in socks right now. I'm just kind of like pushing at the bottom so that my foot doesn't slip up. Oh jeez. He's going much faster than me. Not on my watch. Come back here. Oh, they do that in real... Yeah, that would make sense to do that in real life. Just to keep your foot steady where it needs to be. That is definitely a smart strat. We need the boost. We need a turbo in this truck. Actually, wait, do trucks have turbos? I think most trucks have turbos because they're just so throaty. They're like really bad turbos. 3M foam tape, yeah. Like imagine, yeah, like they have shoes. Like I have, oh gosh, yeah. I don't use them all the time, but I have racing shoes, and I don't have a race car in real life as of yet. But I have little racing shoes that sometimes I will race with, and they kind of act like that grippy stuff for the wheel and the pedals. Yeah, the Pumas, they're the BMW series Pumas. I just like, I would never go out and buy one of them just because it feels really silly. But there's just a day where you're just like in a shop where they're selling like used stuff, and you just happen to see it and you're like, wait, holy shit, what is that? And then you're just like, absolutely, I need to get one of those. So now I just have these little white racing shoes. Also, I'm now in the wrong lane, but this is fine. Yeah, there we go, perfectly fine. Oh, we're in top gear. Okay, yeah, that must be yeah, I feel like they definitely try to do everything they can to get the most out of it, even if it's like just something like that, putting tape on their feet. Grip tape stick to bathtubs. Oh yeah, like the flooring stuff. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a rough sandpapery like type of adhesive thing that you could probably put on a surface. I'm sure like there's gotta be someone that makes, there's people that make anything, just for any sort of niche. Also, I don't know how miles per hour work, so I don't actually know how fast we're going. I know that 60 is 100 kilometers per hour. So like 80 is like what? 140 maybe? Yeah, niche stuff is always a lot more expensive. But maybe it's like, you can always find stuff that works, that's like, but yeah, a lot of niche things are made. Anyway. 1 kilometer is 0.62 miles per hour. Okay. Where the heck am I? Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of like niche products. Yeah, I've died. I've died twice now. This is actually that's how my parents went out. They both were truckers, and they lost it in a corner, going 80 miles per hour. That's the tragic backstory, is the trucks took them. Yeah, it's fine. I was trying to say something before we died. I feel like, yeah, a lot of niche products are kind of just like rebrands of general products, but they're just given a title of something niche so that they can raise the price. Like a lot of like gamer stuff feels that way. It's like, this is a regular headset, but we add gamer to it and some RGB, and now it's like 50% more expensive. But I want it though too, because you know they know us and we know that we like RGB, so there's no escape. You need that underglow on your headset. Yeah, I can't imagine what wedding stuff. Wedding stuff is just like a general, like any sort of party stuff that you need. Oh yeah, definitely. Just like, yeah, very popular stuff can also just get hiked up. Everything costs money, doesn't it? Oh, that's not. Oh, there we go. We have lights. Oh shit. Don't look now, this is where we died before. I think, I actually can't tell. Oh, this, okay. I think I know why we flipped over last time, because like, the camber of this road is going out into the outside. So that was why we flipped. Yeah, I didn't really think about buying used sim equipment. I feel like for maybe a wheel, it's cool, but yeah, definitely like furniture is always, ooh. Furniture is always like hit or miss. Yeah, bedbugs, ew. Bedbugs in a racing chair. What happened? What happened to that chair? Yeah, some people make some very cool DIY setups with like actual racing, real life racing equipment. Yeah, but I think like for me, I don't really have lots of space to have like a dedicated sim racing setup. So I just kind of have like, I don't know what this is called, but it's like an A-frame metal base that I can like fold up. And then I just use these two bungee cords and attach my office chair to it. But it's pretty nice if you need something to like pack it away. We have reached Manchester. Also, there's oh dear. Well, okay, we're being forced to follow the rules. Yeah, that would definitely give you like a much better experience. I feel like getting like an actual racing chair. That would be really cool. But obviously you need to have somewhere to put that. Venti, what are you asking? Are you asking what I think you're asking? Just, you know, oh. Did we just... Okay. Please don't. What happened? I was so caught off guard. It's all your fault, Venti. Oh shit, Venti. Oh. Venti main. Okay, you play Genshin. If that's what I'm assuming by the name. And, oak or maple, depending on availability. Yeah, like, I kind of got, okay, sorry. Hey, Venti, black. Anyway, so, there's lots of people that do, like, woodworking that are super good with that and can just make up their own, setups and stuff like that. And it's super cool. Do you do, like, woodwork, Ringo? There we go. I actually don't know if that's in. Oh, it's not in. Okay. How does this... Oh, okay, it's in. I was about to try and figure out how to reverse a car and with a trailer, and I did not know what I was going to do. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting this game has music and then it just suddenly starts blasting. Oh, okay, here we go. This is gonna get us across. We're gonna go to the Netherlands. Just occasional DIY stuff helping out. Well, that's cool too. I know like a lot of people that are very handy with DIY. Like, I wouldn't say I'm very good at DIY, but I've definitely attempted some DIY things. Oh, I just realized the lights aren't on. There we go. I think, what is it that I've done? Well, my desk is kind of DIY. But it's not really like something that was well built. It's more like a collection of solid objects stacked together. Because it's like, it's kind of made out of those IKEA parts, but like not really. Not in the way they intend you to use them. Yeah, for like a time, I always spend too much time on YouTube. And there's always like, yeah, laminate desks is not bad. I used to have a wooden desk, and I was scared I was going to stain it all the time. And laminate's like not terrible. Oh dear, I'm running out of momentum. But yeah, there's like times where you're like on YouTube and you're just looking up random things, and then suddenly I found like woodworking videos, and I think for like a month or two, I just got really into the idea of doing woodwork, even though I have no idea what I would do or make. And I just started watching a bunch of Arctic fox. Well, it's Arctic fox friend. I didn't actually think about that. Arctic fox friend. Yeah. Well, I mean, I am an Arctic fox, but, you know, my ears are a bit lower because, you know, I have to put a helmet on all the time, so they kind of got, like, squished, so that's why they're down here and not up like most other foxes. And then, I don't know if I'm related to Fubuki, but I am an Arctic fox. So close. I actually never mentioned anything about like other VTubers that I like watching or anything like that. But I don't know. I imagine like, I wonder what, for a lot of you, like, when did you first get into VTubers as well? Because for me, it was, it's been almost a year, actually. I think I discovered it, like, in March? In March, yeah. Because March was around the time where you stayed at home a little bit more. And I think, I don't know what I did. I think it was like a Kazuna AI video that I just happened upon. I think it was probably like a music video, so I thought it was just like, oh, it's just a music video with people with anime avatars. And then I think from there it was like kind of just when you look at any videos on YouTube and you just accidentally look at VTubing on YouTube, it's just like, it's a switch is turned on the algorithm. And it's just like, this is what you're gonna get now for the rest of eternity. So it's like, yeah, it was impossible to not discover VTubers. Yeah. There's definitely a part of you that's like, I don't think this is... Why would I want to do this? Dress up and pretend to be a character or something like that. But there's lots of benefits to it, you know? It's very fun. Friend zone. I will friend zone you all, because you are all my friends. And I thank you for coming. All Arctic foxes are friends. Oh, ooh, inside line. Hell yeah. Yeah, there's definitely like lots of nice upsides to this. It's like, yeah, like don't have to make up my room or like get dressed up to be a VTuber, and you can kind of just vibe, and it's more just like your personality. Oh, which motorsport do you follow apart from JGTs? Super GT. No. But wait, didn't the lore get updated? Is she now your wife friend? I haven't watched Fubuki in a while though. I just kind of see the subreddit. Oh no. Which motorsports do you follow apart from that Super GT? I follow F1 a lot, obviously. I don't know if I say I would follow NASCAR, but I watch other people play NASCAR sim racing, but I don't think I really keep up with the actual real life sport. Oh boy, we're losing speed here. What else? Oh yeah, IMSA. I keep up a lot with IMSA. Like, oh right, the Rolex 24 just started actually, about like 15 minutes ago, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be? Yeah, lore updates. You're getting story progression. Flame livery. I'm trying to think. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. There's all sorts of liveries, like, in every motorsport that, like... Jeez, okay. Every time I go into a train of thought and I'm thinking of what I want to say, I look up into the sky, and I should stop doing that, and I should look at the road, but, you know, I can't help it. What I was trying to say is that, yeah, there's a lot of, like, really cool liveries. I don't know exactly which one you're talking about, but it's always fun to, like, keep up with what the new designs are. Like, I know recently Renault was the first one, or Alpine now they are, to show off. It wasn't really their final livery, but it was more like a commemorative livery. But obviously people didn't read, because, you know, it's hard to read. And they thought it was the final one. But obviously, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what other teams have for their designs this season. Oh my gosh, come on, get up the hill. I just realized, ooh. Let's shift up, come on. Up and at him, little truck. Man truck, I just realized the brand changed again. So outside of Fubuki, I think, like, I wonder what other VTubers do you guys follow, like, big or small? Because for me, I think, like, after learning about Kazuna AI, I think I soon learned about Hololive, obviously, and I think that was, like, my main thing for the most part when it came to watching VTubers until just, like, recently. And I think, like, the people I like to watch in Hololive are, man. think of like Ina and Rushia and Aki are like very good, and Ame. Ame's nice as well. They're all very like unique personalities. Yeah. Oh yeah, you like Ino too. Yes. Yeah. Indie VTubers, I guess. I think a lot of indie. Yeah. Well, a lot of indie is now turned into its own big time thing, especially in the English side. Because VShoujo wasn't a thing until just recently, and now it's kind of blown up this side of the world. So there's a lot of big indies now. Yeah, Ina's very nice to watch. Okay. Like, I like to do art from time to time, and there's definitely watching Ina that reminded me that I should definitely get back into it. And definitely helped me to work on making myself. Oh dear. Hit something. Oh, we're taking the ferry now. Oh, I thought, wait. Is there not a tunnel? Am I dumb? Is there a tunnel that connects Britain to the rest of the world? Or is it just boats? Yeah. Aw. Ooh. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh my gosh. Small indies. Ina's quite underrated. She needs more love. Oh yeah. I think everyone always needs more love. You can't have enough of that. Shoot, where am I going? Ninanin, Koopa, and Bellic. I have not heard of them. I should check them out. Watching anime. Aw. I don't think you should feel bad about not drawing. But it's definitely something like, if you ever feel like you're up to it, obviously, it's something fun to take on if you have the time and energy to do it. But it definitely takes a lot of time and energy. Especially if you're really busy. Who else are you mentioning? Carmine, Congo, Atlas, Moonshine, and Corpse. I have heard of Corpse, but probably just because he's like super popular, isn't he? Corpse isn't a VTuber, isn't he? But he's like, he doesn't use a face cam, he's just a voice. A very deep voice, but I can imagine why people like following him. I'm sure he's cool as well, but damn, that voice is also definitely a plus. Oh wait, we're driving on the right side of the road now. Another corpse. Okay. Thank you. I just realized. A different corpse. Oh, okay. So this is a nice... Oh right, we're in the Netherlands now. We're taking the view. Is this like, yeah. Would this be a canal or just like a hand dead people stream. Yeah, there's lots of zombie VTubers. It's always cool, like everyone's concept for what they want to be. Yeah. It is definitely hard to be unique when it comes to like your design, obviously, because there's only like so much you can really do to make it different, or you just need to take a lot of time to do it. But obviously, like that time that you could be taking making it perfect could be spent, you know, just actually getting out there, because in the end, like, I think we're all really here more for the person's personality and like how it is watching them. There we go. Yeah. We have successfully delivered the package. I don't think we flipped the truck this time. Lucky bun. Interesting. I didn't actually look where this is supposed to go. I didn't look. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. There we go. Is that good? That's good. Oh boy. Alright. I think, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get all the way across Europe. Well, actually, let's check. How do we zoom out? Yeah. Maybe not today, but I think we can keep going for like maybe 2 more stops. We'll see how far we can go. There's a lot more jobs to choose from. Anything going south? Nope. Anywhere? Come on. Oh my gosh, all of these are in the wrong direction. Or is there only just that one? Oh dear. Okay, I guess it's the only one we can take. Oh, are there really narrow roads in... Are there really narrow roads in Netherlands? Oh yeah, I guess so. What made you choose YouTube instead of Twitch for streaming? I don't know. I think Twitch feels like, I like the idea of the community of Twitch a lot. And Twitch has like a lot of cool stuff going on. And like features of like connecting with your friends and doing raids and stuff like that is definitely cool to me. But I feel like it's a bit more hit or miss in like the experience of like stuff changes a lot when it comes to Twitch. And sometimes that's for the good and sometimes it's for the bad. And also there's like certain rules with streaming specific like old games that are a bit more like gray when it comes to Twitch that I didn't really want to mess with because I wanted to play old Nintendo games. And like even if you have a copy of those games, when you want to stream it, some people will use emulators, and I think like Twitch has a bit more like rules for that. Yeah, but also on YouTube, it's nice to have like all of these recordings like kept. Twitcher. I think content-wise, YouTube is definitely maybe stricter, but I think like yeah, you can't play like weird games on YouTube, but when it comes to, it's specifically more like about emulation that I was thinking about, because YouTube doesn't seem to mind that much, as long as like obviously emulation is always going to be like a gray area, but like if you got it, if you acquired your games because you already own the games, then I think that's just fine. But obviously like people don't know that, and so Twitch is always a bit more And yeah, how is the 24-hour going? I haven't actually been keeping up with it. It's kind of hard to keep up or find it in Canada. A Porsche de Spinala. Yeah, it really is an honor system, and it's like and with Twitch is very much like moderation is weird. It's a bit more vague how they moderate things. But also maybe the main reason is just so that I want to call you all simps. Maybe that's why. Okay. Okay, we're good. Sports is covering the Rolex 24-hour. I'll have to check that out. I don't think I have every single channel. But yeah, it's nice to have your VODs always there. Sky Sports covers the 24-hour? Yeah, channel choices in Canada are kind of weird. Like, I think IMSA TV is blocked here, so we can't really use it directly. So, yeah, that's peak freedom. And like simp is sorry, I'm taking a drink. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call people virgins. That's it's a bit assumptive, but I think simp, if we're all supporting each other, we're all simping. Oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is a detour, but I'm just gonna ignore what these police officers are doing. Oh. I forget, is Alonso in the 24-hour? the poor the poor Lambos. I never hear so much about them. They are really just stuck there in the middle, aren't they? One of the previous ones. Okay, yeah. Oh, shoot, right. We're on the right side of the road. Yeah, I didn't imagine he was in this one because obviously he's been hired somewhere else. I'm curious to see how that goes. I haven't seen him racing in quite a while. But obviously, like, the start of F1 season is a bit liquid right now. Because a lot of races, I don't actually know. Some races got cancelled, didn't they? But I think also, this is kind of good that some races got cancelled. Because then it brings back all the races that we got last year. Like, some of those tracks were super good. And it was kind of a shame that they couldn't come back this year. And a Cadillac, oh right, the DPIs. Daytona prototypes. Okay, I'm gonna break this car. I don't actually know if we're gonna make it. Hey Rizochi, welcome. Oh god, just got distracted. Hi, welcome. No, that's all right. Thank you for coming. You didn't miss much. You just missed me for 30 minutes thinking I was streaming and doing all my debut slides and explaining things, and then realizing I hadn't hit go live. Alright. Yeah, thank you to everyone that was there while I was just sitting, talking to myself. Thank you for sticking around, because that was very weird. I just thought I was talking, and it definitely was not. Some of the 2020 F1 curveball. Like, yeah, there's so many, like, especially because they had no practice or experience being at these tracks for years. Everything was just much more up in the air about what could happen. So it's a lot more interesting. And yeah, I don't really know what will happen at the Dutch Grand Prix. Like, we were supposed to see that last year, but we didn't get to. But yeah, the Red Bull Ring races were, I think, probably one of the worst ones. Well, not the worst, but harder ones. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I thought, yeah, with YouTube, I don't know if it's different on Twitch, but on YouTube you have to hit live on OBS and you have to hit live on YouTube, and I didn't get that second part. But thank you for coming. I know you're like in a much later time zone, so it's probably a bit earlier today. I think we're getting close to me signing out, but like, I don't want to end right away when we just got here. A little scuff. I did say it would be scuffed when we started. It was okay. It did get rid of the nerves, not realizing that I'd just been talking to myself. Our staff gave a positive impression of the motivation, the renovations, and like the banking of the Dutch track, but how much of that? Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I know a lot of people were wondering about what that banking would do to like the track as a whole. If that really changes it too much. But obviously it needs to be updated for Formula 1 and they go very zoom. So they definitely need they need a little bit of banking to keep them still on the track. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. This game is so like quiet when you're driving and then it just screams when you're in the menu. And yeah, oh my gosh, Rez, you missed my excellent driving where I definitely didn't cut the truck in half and cause it to phase out of existence. Yeah. Sorry. Jimmy Johnson in LMP3. Oh, Jimmy's in LMP3. It's cool when they go to different sports. Oh gosh. I forget that, yeah, in YouTube you can literally just hit pause on the video and you could just go look. So all the stupid bits I had where I was gonna only show something on the screen for a millisecond, someone could totally just pause and look at it. Expecting trying to get shit and trying to squeeze through that narrow arch back there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, driving in really tight spaces is, I do not want to ever really do that. Especially with something this big. Like I said, I like thick cars, but maybe not this thick. This is, I don't know how it's been for you guys, but for my first time, I feel like I'm having a good time. It's not terrible. I was kind of worrying the whole time I would not know what to say or do or anything like that, but it's been alright. You are pretty cool. Can I call you Mio? Or Mio Gento? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Like, I know a lot of racing people are super bombastic and big personalities, and I'm just kind of here vibing, just being chill. So I hope I can bring a little bit of a different vibe for racing and cars and stuff. If like people were expecting different. Nothing happened. Yeah, it's always chill apart from there. Oh, it's okay. Thank you. I was like, oh man, I was so nervous. I didn't... Obviously, it was a little too nervous because I forgot. Like, when I did the, it's okay. It's fine. We didn't see him. He probably got back up after. I'm just gonna take the cut line. There you go. Yeah. in the uncut version that no one will ever see, when I started, I had this whole bit where when I introduced myself, I wanted it to be like that garage door at the start of my first intro stream to pop up, but it gets like stuck, and then I would pop my head out from under it. And I forgot to turn on live 2D. And so it was just this lifeless body poking up from beneath. With just a voice coming from nowhere. No, this is rally rules. We can cut as much as we want. It was a ghost. You'll never see it, I hope. I don't actually know. It did say I was streaming for 3 hours, or not 3, for 30 minutes. So maybe it sent it to the VOD and it's just gonna be there now. So I'm gonna have to double check and zoom and cut it out before you can see it. Also, I don't actually know where we're going. Uh-oh. Why did the menu change? Oh. I just realized my toggle mute button is also the button that changes the map. And we just went the wrong way. Or I just went the wrong way. We're just gonna... I don't know what I'm doing. How do I turn around? I need a place where there's no barriers. I'm just gonna do a U-turn. Detour. We're taking the scenic route now. And now we're racing this other truck. Sorry. Oh dear, how long does this road go for? Oh look, it's a balloon. It's a balloon for scale. Up in the sky. I feel like that's just a thing with anything that has cars in it, is that we need to have balloons. It's like the birds for scale, but for racing games. Oh, there's another accident. Oh, can I turn around here? Yes, I can. Absolutely legal. Nothing wrong with this. Is it an 80s thing? I don't know what the connection is with that. Is that like a real life thing that people used to do? Is get up in hot air balloons so you could get a good view of the race? I don't imagine, like, I don't know how do hot air balloons work? Can you control them? Like, I know you can go up and down, but it's really just the wind taking you. I would never want to be in one of those. Oh, old F1 footage. People were in balloons. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, that sounds like an awesome view, but also I would never want to be that high up. Yes. It's fine if you don't get caught. Through the burner, okay. But that's just like height, right? But it's really just the wind that's taking you, isn't it? I guess people like can, I don't know, read the wind? Are they just forecasting where the wind will take them and they're just gonna hope? Alright, we're back on track. Nothing happened. Is Bernie Ecclestone still in power? Or is he in a different motorsport now? I actually haven't kept up. Because isn't it Sky Sports that have F1 now? Oh, right. Okay, no, you're saying he was... Oh, okay, you're guessing that he could have done that. Yeah, I'm not... I was never familiar with the, like, politics of that era. Like, as a kid growing up, it was more just about... Yeah, when I was a kid, it was just about, like, who the cool driver was and watching them. I think growing up, like, I just liked the cool Michael Schumacher. It was like the driver I watched as a kid. And so he was, you just knew, like, it was the name that everyone kept saying, and like, I like this person too. Oh yeah, okay, he is retired. Yeah. Especially like in Europe, like there's so many countries and they're all connected together. Like here in Canada, it's so remote. Like there's only like one road that's connecting everything, but it is connecting everything. But there's so much more, like there's so many more places that you could go in like Europe because it's so densely packed. Like for me, if I wanted to go somewhere like different, like a different town or something, that would be like a day journey of like, I have to drive for 3 hours to get to literally any city because like every city in Canada is just miles away from each other. Whereas in like Europe, I imagine you could fit like a country between the distance of 2 cities in Canada. And like in Europe, everything's like, culture is so different between every single different like country. So you just like go a couple miles and it's just a completely different vibe. I'd really like to travel to Europe. I haven't been very far outside of Canada. Oh my gosh. One difficulty of going this fast is it's like hard to read while driving. This is why texting and driving is bad. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's go on a road trip. If continents were connected by roads, oh my gosh, imagine the drive you would have to take across like the Pacific Ocean. Like how many days would that take for you to just drive? Just have like a little Airbnb halfway in the middle of the ocean, just an oil rig. Yeah. Everything's fine. Yeah, this is why texting and driving is bad. I'm fine. I'm doing good. I'm a good driver. Oh, I absolutely thought I flipped too. It's so easy to do it in this game. Oh, does it? Japan. Wow. In like in Canada, there's kind of a place like that. In on the East Coast, we have like one island, PEI, Prince Edward Island. Yeah, Prince Edward Island, and it has like a big bridge that's just super, super long, and it crosses the ocean to get to this island. Yeah, it sounds like that as well, like what you're saying, but yeah, that with more islands connected, that sounds cool. Yeah, the Tokyo Bay Line, like those classic tracks that were like in Gran Turismo. It's just like there's an entirely different vibe to Japanese highways. They're so different from like every highway, because even like here, we're in Europe right now. This does feel very similar to just North American roads. Obviously, like the landscape's different, but Japanese highways are so cool. Is that what Stage Route X is? That gigantic, like, oval that's just 800 miles long? That track is ridiculous, but if that's what it's kind of like in real life, that is crazy. Obviously, I doubt it goes in a circle. I just hit a car. But yeah, that track is so hilarious that they just put it in. Oh. I think it's GT Sport. I remember seeing it recently. Okay, you know? We didn't miss anything. It's fine. I don't know how to reverse. Oh, we're gonna jackknife. Please, please, please. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Dude, it's so hard to reverse with a trailer. It just has a mind of its own. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Like, I need to look these things up. They sound like just like vistas that you really just want to see. Like crazy engineering like that is super interesting. Stuff where it's like no one really thought this was a good idea, but they're like, well, we gotta do it anyway. Let's just make a giant ass bridge over this ocean. Is it here? No. Okay, that was the repair store right there. Here we go. And here we go. Whoa. Oh. C1 loop, it's like a racetrack. Oh yeah, it loops around, doesn't it? Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't know if anyone just heard my stomach, but I may be a bit hungry now. So I think around now we're gonna call it our evening together. If I can figure it out. Here, let me switch over. Oh. Time to sleep. Well, it's not nighttime for me just yet, but oh, I think, yeah, I think we got pretty far today. Maybe we'll keep it up again another time, but I think we'll get to actual racing games next. I think that's where we'll go from here. Yeah, I'm sorry, Rez. Thank you for coming anyway. We're gonna end a bit here now, but yeah, I appreciate you coming. And yeah, you don't have to watch the whole VOD, but yeah, I don't really know. I don't really have any like closing words, but I just want to say thank you for coming. I will post stream schedules, I guess, eventually. And also I have to talk to those people that won their awards, not awards, their raffles. And yeah. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, never gonna give you up. I actually laughed out loud when I saw your your name pop up in my subscriptions. Yeah, okay. So I think that's it. That's it, really. I have a closing thing that I can share with you, and then that'll call it a day. But yeah, thank you for coming, everyone. Have a good evening or morning or whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you all around again. Thank you. Bye.